Are we obligated to tell our stories? This is a question that Melody Owen, content strategist and storyteller, asked me today on her podcast. I'm Krista Janik, Wise Words That Matter, empowering experts, business owners, and thought leaders to share their knowledge, wisdom, and their passion through the written word. As a writer, I feel that storytelling is not about obligation. It's about sharing who we are, why we matter, and who cares, not in a derogatory sense, in the sense of who in our community cares about the knowledge, wisdom, passion, and services we have to offer. We tell stories because we're building trust. Why do we want to boost credibility and build trust? Well, when people hear or read our stories, they trust our journey. And the human journey is rarely without its ups and downs. Nope, our journeys have a path of learning, growth. We have misconceptions, mistakes, challenges, even failures on our journeys, whether they be personal, professional, or both. And let's face it, our personal and professional journeys are often very intertwined. We want to share our stories from a strengths-based perspective. That means sharing from the other side of the story. There's a saying somewhere, I forget who said it, but the idea of telling about our scars rather than about our wounds. When we're sharing our wounds, we might be wanting to do it for the purpose of advocacy, of influencing others in systems change, or for sharing with like-minded people to be accepted, welcoming, and to heal whatever difficulty we're going through at the time. When we share to the public, though, and we share from our strength, we share from what we've overcome and faced, it's a very powerful way of boosting credibility, of showing here's who I am and why, how I can do what I say I'm going to do. This goes beyond case studies and testimonials and into something more personal, more vulnerable that I will write about for my clients in their bios, in their blog posts, on their about pages, etc. Here's my story. I used to speed through old, tired, same old blindness questions. I was angry, in truth, not at any particular person, but at the idea of being the representative for blind people. Underneath that anger is sadness. I wish that people knew more about blindness and disability before they ever met me. I wish that it was a part of everyone's everyday interaction, so that no one would need to ask the first blind person, the first deaf person, the first amputee they met about their disability. At the same time, rather than staying in that sadness, it was very important for me to turn that around. People are going to tell stories about us, whether we like it or not. My perspective is we might as well influence and direct the stories that they're going to tell, and we might as well have some fun with it. Enter my blind skiing story. Blind skiing is just one of many fears and challenges I've faced. There are a lot more down-to-earth ones that everyone faces in this world of video, networking, going on camera, being afraid to go out there. But the skiing one is especially fun because I can share how I learned to do something as a beginner that I once thought was truly impossible for the blind. I had no idea. It's as much a journey of how I learned to ski as it is about my learning to open my mind about what's possible. Many of my clients have gone through something similar in that they thought something would be very difficult or impossible, or they learned from a mistake, challenge, or failure. Those are great stories to write about and include in your content. I'm Krista Janik, Follow me each week for more tips and tricks on writing, creativity, and marketing smarter, not harder.